Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to this morning where we are going to talk about the one breath reset and how really if you never give up, why can I hear myself? Oh, so weird. Hold on. My technology is going crazy. Okay, so weird. Oh, so weird. Hold on. I can literally hear the feedback. It's like saying the same things to me. Okay, let's try this one more time. All right. That was so bizarre. I'm sorry, people. That's so bizarre. Usually it doesn't have this feedback where it literally is live as I'm live. So we're going to try this one more time. And then if not, I'm going to give up on, well, I think Instagram's out for today. We got to just focus. It's wanting me to do something else, and that's a lot. So I've already spent a little bit of time. But as with our theme today, one breath, and let's just continue, okay? So without fail, technology always has a little bit of interesting spins on things. I don't know if you, I'm sure, ask yourself, have you ever been using technology and had it fail in some way? This is very common. So welcome to this morning's session where we bring our center forward as we practice our movement, but not in this session, mindfulness and mindset, using our Empowered Day Planner or a journal of any kind. I actually have both. This one says World Traveler. This is the something, and this is a bike that says Enjoy the Ride. So very exciting to have you here today. If you have made it this far and stuck with me through the difficulties of the technology. So what I wanted to talk about today is just the general idea of not giving up, figuring out how to, when things get tough, take one breath and just move on and keep going, right? So in the morning, we really want to be mindful of taking care of ourselves, of centering, of bulletproofing ourselves for life, because ultimately a lot can happen in one day's time. We have to work with people. We have families. We have income that we have to earn, right? That is a lot of reasons why, if we don't take care of ourselves and we let life take care of us, is it always going to have our best interests at heart or in mind? Maybe, or maybe not. So today, I wanted you to just kind of think about the moments in your life when you're walking forward in life and you're thinking about things like anything that comes up and something has just, oh, it's either triggered you to kind of like react a bit and be like, okay, what's going on here? Or it hasn't, and you are what? So when these moments come up, how do we typically handle them? That's what's really important. Do we handle them in a way that we allow it to pull us down, give up, decide not to move forward? Or do we just kind of take a breath, forward, and move on? Ideally, it's the second, right? Because we don't want to get hung up on things. Like, obviously, it's very difficult to not feel as a human. And emotion and feeling is just indicators typically for us, right? They're usually our indicators that something is going on that we don't like, and we are just being informed that whatever the circumstance is not aligned with us. Or I'm not sure how familiar you are with Enneagrams, but a lot of us, we all have a personality. And within our personalities, we have desires and we have motivations. And oftentimes, what triggers us is something impeding on those very specific desires and motivations. Enneagrams love sevens, love freedom and autonomy and the ability to, visualize and think and be creative and all the rest of it. As soon as I'm having, well, I'll use myself as an example, a conversation where I don't have to get my way, I just feel like I need to be heard. And if I have a really good idea and the idea gets shut down, it instantly doesn't feel good, because it's just an idea for the sake of an idea. There's no such thing as that. Well, there is such things as bad ideas, but when you're in a brainstorming session, or you're really trying to troubleshoot something or problem solve, and someone shuts you down, it doesn't feel good. And I've noticed that it's a big thing for me. I don't know if it is for others. And I have, really done a lot of reflection on, okay, why does that bother me? Or like, why, if I think something is such a great idea, that I feel it needs to really be pushed through and solved through, because I can see it. So it's so clear to me, but that doesn't mean it's always clear to everybody else. So that's where communication skills, the ability to really break things down and articulate one's thoughts and ideas, is important, but then also surrounding yourself with people who are receptive to ideas and who even need them, right? Like if you're ideating for somebody and they're like not open or into your suggestions, then maybe you're just misaligned. Or if it's in a work type situation, being able to identify with the people around you, how they respond, and ways that you are able to communicate so that you are heard, because that's really important too. So, so today, again, sorry, I had to message my yay, see if she can comment, make sure we're kind of working. And in motion. So as we progress through the day, we want to take a minute to really visualize. I'm very excited because I just bought this new book, and it's called Your Wish is Your Command by Kevin Trudeau. I love it on our cell phones, how we can actually see it the other way. But I'm really looking forward to reading this. I have followed his podcast and listened to him in many interviews, and I like what his stuff has to say. It's a lot about visualization. So having not already gone and started reading the book, my understanding of the book is essentially it's the inner work behind the goals, right? So if we want to set a goal and we believe that we can achieve something, or we don't, that's the problem. But we want to set a goal. We identify the action steps that we need to accomplish those goals. My general understanding, without having not actually read the book yet, is that he will teach you how to really align the vision. So being able to see yourself actually accomplishing the thing that you have set out to accomplish. And not just seeing it, but believing it. And really, from a conceptual standpoint, not from this book standpoint. It is so true. If we ask, believe, receive, this was in The Secret. I watched it when I was 23. I took it very serious. If we ask for something, but we don't believe that we can be it, achieve it, have it, etc., do you think that we actually then get it? What is the likelihood that if we really worked on the belief, that would exponentially increase what it is that we're setting out to do? Exponentially increase. So it's not even a little bit of a gain. It's an exponential gain. So ask, believe, receive. And in this book, I believe he goes deeper into the understanding of the belief and doing some of the work that one needs to do to be able to get the inner house in order, to be able to really align the beliefs with how we want to move forward and what it is that we want to do to believe, to achieve. So that's what that book is. I'll be sharing more along that as we go. But again, remember this morning session is really about journaling, or it's about centering. And so I do want to take, a couple minutes here, and I'll play a little song. Again, I don't even know if I'm able to do this legally, so maybe I should look into that before I keep doing this. So we'll just take a couple minutes of silence, because silence is always nice too. And what I want you to do is I want you to write out, as if it's already a done deal, exactly how you could start small, your day is going to go. So how would your day go? If you had a perfect day, at the end of today, how would you reflect on that? How would you look back? How would that feel? What would you have done? And you're kind of writing from that, I've already done it, it's done and dusted and in the bag kind of a perspective. And the same thing for a goal. So maybe it's not today, but maybe it's a goal that you're working on. So if you have accomplished the thing you set out to accomplish, what does that look like for you? And we're just going to spend a couple minutes together writing and tapping into that feeling, as if that reality has actually already happened. Okay, so grab a pencil, grab a paper, go, and craft that looking backwards, kind of seeing yourself. It's not a visualizing forward, it's a visualizing backwards practice. So this is an empowering habit that one can get into to make sure that they're doing the things they need to be able to accomplish their goals. Go. If you're just popping in, we are journaling our future, whether it's the end of today, as if it's already happened, or as if it's a goal and we've already accomplished it. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go because I'm going to continue on with this. And I encourage you to as well. If you've made it this far, amazing. Remember, it's showing up for yourself. I'm here every day for 5:30 for at least the next couple of months. So let's take advantage of it together. 5:30 PST until 5:45. It's now 5:51. So we've been on here a little bit longer today. That's okay. But remember, your life is your journey, your choice. Go confidently in the direction of your dream and live the life you imagine. Have a wonderful day.